Hello and welcome. In the lead up to United's biggest test of the season, an away day at Arsenal, an imminent wave of movements in the transfer market would certainly appear to bolster United's chances, if they can be completed soon enough. Although the timing of one player's departure in particular may be a mistake against a team renowned for their set-piece dominance. Let's get into it. So here we are, again, getting geared up for a huge away match against Arsenal. Transfer incomings have stalled, as the immigration office appears to be on holiday at the moment. On the other hand, there has been one notable departure in Harry Maguire. And since he was getting offered contracts to leave at the end of the season, and I wasn't really interested in paying him as much money as he wanted, I thought, at least I can get a bit of cash for him now. And it was only a bit, 4.7 million. Although, I quickly felt like I may have made a mistake in the timing. But with Arsenal's aerial dominance at set pieces, I have left myself a little short in defence, no pun intended. Regardless, I am currently hoping that a replacement can be found in time for the match. Also, I'm interested to know what some of your favourite signings are so far in FM26. Any recommendations? Hidden gems? Please let me know down in the comments and I'll check them out. Cheers. So, I think I might have found a solution to my aerial defence problem. I've just had a bid accepted. Bit of fancy accounting going on, but anyway, let's have a look at Bremer or or whatever they call it. Absolutely fantastic physicals, insane mentals, fantastic. And then look at this heading, marking, tackling. Chef's kiss. Hopefully he gets a work permit and can play in the Arsenal game. I don't know. So I click continue and it seems like Jason Wilcox and the board don't feel this deal represents value for money. And they decided that they will therefore be looking to cancel the proposed transfer for Bremer. Or Bremer. I'm just going to call him Bremer from Juventus. Well, there is an option to talk to the board. So I guess I'll be doing that. Omar Barada. I think please reconsider blocking the transfer because he'd be an important player for the team from day one. Let's go with that one. Why? Satisfied. Is satisfied. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Safe. Well, I'm still don't know if the deal will go through in time, but safe in that regard. To my delight, I was somehow able to get Barcelona to pay £26.5 million for Diogo Dalot. Now, of course, that deal's going to go through, right? You know, it's Barcelona. Why would he turn them down? So, of course, I've started spending the money mentally already, you know, thinking about who I'm going to sign before deadline day. And then, what would happen but this? Why? Why? I don't know. Anyway, This game's pretty hard to sell players, I reckon. It's worse than the other ones. So, keep trying. Perhaps Tottenham might be a bit of a lifeline. We'll see. It is negotiable as well, so what do you reckon? 20. 28.5, even better. But I'm not going to get too excited this time because, if he won't go to Barcelona, why would he go to Tottenham? The cavalry has arrived. The visa office has opened, even on a Saturday, and decided to grant Bremer his work permits. So, I'm pretty pleased about that. Business has boomed as work permits started to come in just in time for the game. And we've seen one or two departures too. So let's have a look. As you can see, we made a number of high quality signings so far in a difficult January window. We know that Danny Welbeck was here for the Manchester City game. For 35 years old, he's pretty good, I reckon. Also, Billy Gilmore, he was there. Not too bad. Since then, we got in Ademola Lookman, primarily to play off the left if Cunha doesn't play. Dribbling's awesome. Finishing's good. First touch is a tricky, fast winger. Attacker, great. I got in a new right back, Dodo. Likes to dribble himself and well-rounded. A great buy. Leon Goretzka. I thought he would help with the height. You see, against Arsenal, we could use all the help we can get. I also got a new goalkeeper, Kanaseci, who is, I think, awesome. And lastly, as we know, we saw him, Bremer, our centre-back aerial king. I feel like we're looking pretty strong now, overall. But let's hope the board doesn't decide to have a look at the books at the moment, or I might be in a bit of trouble. So here we are then, the day of the match, and let's have a look at the expectations, shall we? The board expects the team to lose the next match. Okay. And the supporters are predicting a defeat in the next match. However, they are hopeful of beating Arsenal. Okay. Well, no pressure, let's say. It's game time. And so, let's have a little look at the team, shall we? In goal, Kanaseci for his debut, straight in at the deep end. Back four is Shaw, Bremer, De Ligt, and Dodo. Casemiro as the deep line playmaker. Of course, Bruno Fernandes. Leon Goretzka gets his debut as well. And Bumo's back from the AFCON. Glad to see him back on the right. Cunha on the left and Sesko up top. I've gone for as much height as I could get, really. Bremer is good in the air, De Ligt's good in the air. I had to drop Martinez off just for this one. Shaw's actually not too bad in the air, surprisingly. Dodo is not at all, but never mind. Casemiro is good, and Goretzka is good in the air too. So also Sesko, of course. So overall, hopefully, we've got enough to stop Arsenal. Let's find out. I hope you liked the video since you made it all the way to the end. So why not subscribe and catch me in the next episode where we'll see if all these new signings can actually make a difference against the title favourites. Please like and leave a comment below if you don't mind. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I can see you for the big match.